we are recording. Are you nervous?
I don't know.
So guys, I am in Euro Auctions in Dermot, and this man here, Dermot Maguire, is having an auction here. But you live here.
Well, 5 mile out the road.
5 miles. So you're having an auction with a lot of big ticket stuff here, and we're going to have a wee talk about what you're doing so people can look up, have a wee look through the catalogues or whatever. And it's just one of them ones. I suppose we first met a few years ago at Crone Training Day.
That's right, down in
pretty much down in Dublin, and just been
thing.
chatting back and forth since. So this man has decided he wants to basically scale back a wee bit, focus a bit more on farming, and get a bit of cash. No, you have a 450 for sale. This baby here. Tell us a bit about her.
She's only one season cut there. She's 230 cutting hours on her, 400 engine hours.
Aye, so she's fresh machine like.
Oh, aye, it's one season done like.
And
next to new.
It's pretty much. And the likes of a machine like this, you know, does she still have like any type of warranty or anything on her?
There's still a bit of warranty on her, aye, yeah, yeah.
So you have the Chrome 450, which is a big ticket item, only a season old. Over your other corner here is a 970 class. She's a wee bit more age to her.
18.
What can you tell me about her?
She's 2018. I don't know the exact hours, but they're not massive. 2,500 maybe or something.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. It's in the book. It's in the book, and I see you've got the A36 head on her.
Yeah.
And it's in the book. There was a recall or something. Engine.
That V8 man engine gave a bit of bother in them. And Class has done the oil recall on it, done the cylinder heads on it. So that's all been complete and ready to go.
So that's done.
That's done, yeah.
She's ready to chop grass.
Aye.
And have you these?
Well, that was done started last season. She's done a season after it and all, yeah. Great job.
And
they've done another wee mod there in the feed rollers. There's now thing, this wee clock up behind you and adjust your pressure of feed rollers. It's a great job there, now lumpy grass and that, but they've had all done.
You can adjust. How do you find the A36 header?
That's good.
Some improvement.
Oh, it's massive, yeah.
Well, I see then you also have if we spin around here with is that a 950?
950, aye, 497 model.
Did you run the 2 or?
Oh, I did, aye, yeah.
Did you need the 2?
Oh, he did, aye.
Just, aye, like, I mean, is it weather-wise or you just need it 2 because you cover
I needed 2 because I cover a lot of ground. Hey, this year I needed 3 or 4 at first cut because it was just...
It was cruel.
It was cruel crops. So we had two sets of triples and that big M going at first cut, like, so there's a lot of stuff to gather.
What can you tell me about the 950 then?
I could harvester 2, serious reliable. I have that harvester 3, if not 4 seasons.
Okay.
Which is that 6-cylinder engine, a serious howl on it. You can hang her down to the last, like.
I know you like it.
Oh, aye, great.
And I see you have her on a night. Did you upgrade both them pickups?
I bought a new one, and then that one come with a A36 and took it off that and put it onto that one, and then I just thought the more power I'd put the fresher head on it.
Aye.
They're both.
And then so like you have the 2 harvesters, you have the 450, and then in between the harvesters here we have one track. Like you have a fleet of tractors out here in this auction, but we popped in the 155R just to basically, so you have a 250 John Deere 6R 250 out there with a set of chrome butterflies on it. They're 870s, I do believe.
870s with belts.
You have the belts on her as well. Do you need that whenever you have a big game? Or you just need?
You do a bit here because we cut a lot of stuff. And I like grouping out the back and straight anyway and around poles and that.
Even on the likes of your tractor?
All the time I group that out for keeps the rake man away from the ditches and that, and it saves wrecking a rake.
Well, I know a lot of big M drivers do that, you know, in that outside swords. You like doing that?
We do that all the time, yeah.
Okay.
Only job. Keeps the stones away.
Tractor, so you have her 250. She's only a year old now. She's a fresh bit of plant now. And you tell me you have $5,000 warranty on her?
I think it's 5 year, 5,000 hours. Need to check it
So
out. Like.
something along those lines. And there's only 13 or 1400 hours
1,300 hours on her, yeah.
So, and then you've a lot of M series. Why M's?
I love them M series.
Seriously?
Yeah, if I had a choice in the morning to get into one of them tractors, apart from the 250 obviously. If you were going for a 155R or a 155M, I'd nearly be away. Not everybody agrees with me now, but see ploughing and that, I love them M's. That mechanical cab suspension's more comfortable than the...
Do you think? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, in your opinion, right? Okay.
Ride comfort's
But a
serious.
minute, like, I'm not being funny. We obviously there's no point of bringing them all in here. But a many M's, there's a few M's floating about out there.
I have 4 there. I bought 4 brand new ones in 2018.
And what kind of are they all ranging similar hours or
Something like that. I can't mind 6,000-7,000 hours, like.
so they're not?
No, they're not mad work, like, but serious reliable. Them things never cost me a penny from I got them. Set of tyres in some of them. Some of them might even be original tyres. Can't remember.
And then obviously you have a 6155R, and have you a 145? Did I read somewhere? Or what?
There's 2 145 hours, yeah. Yeah.
We're starting to run out of fingers and toes to count it all here. But with a 155R, and so this one here, what can you tell me about her?
That's 2020.
Okay, so she's fresh as well.
Oh, she's fresh, yeah. Just basic. This is well spec'd. It's just the way if I was ordering a tractor new, I'd be buying her like that. Power quad box, hard to beat, and she's auto steer. The big screen, the same as the 250.
Yeah.
Hydraulic top link, just all your bells and whistles.
Do you miss the 50k in the M series? But you know, is that because that to me is probably the main?
I don't, because they're 45k anyway.
Yes.
They're not
slow.
They're not a slow tractor, no.
So then, obviously, if we spin round here, this is the weapons of choice for pushing up the grass. With a 416, which I just love a 416.
Oh, everybody does.
I don't know what it is about them. I know
Yeah.
they have a smaller cab and bits and pieces, but with 416 back here, just that Cummins roar and bark off them, they're fantastic. What can you tell me about your 416?
That in there is completely original machine. She's only 5,000 hours from new. She was kind of just used as my second shovel all the time, so
Okay.
she hasn't had a hard life. Great machine. Very serious power now. You get some of them 416s, you'd think they're just sluggish. That in there's a weapon to go like. A good shovel.
And obviously, latest and greatest weapon, 419. She a red S?
Yeah, red S.
So she's fairly fresh.
Oh, I was just 2020 or 2021, I can't remember. 1,100 hours.
Like, the improvements, that must be a great machine for pushing grass.
I actually had a second hand. I bought a second hand one of them that wasn't a red S before I bought that one. Mm-hmm. And then I just went on and bought that one. That's just a completely different machine.
Aye, but just that bit extra power.
Oh, I'm serious,
and
yeah.
you feel you can notice it.
Oh, unreal. Different machine.
And obviously, there's a couple of buck rakes on them there. I'm just spying there. Dermot. Are they in the... They're obviously up for sale as well.
Oh, they'll be sold, yeah. Separate lots, yeah.
And you have a couple of push-offs as well, did I see there?
Aye, there's push-offs there. For we pushed indoor pits. You could put the push-off onto that, or else have a wee 310 JCB there as well. And front of the tractor if you're bait or whatever.
Oh, okay, so you can put on... You
See, actually, there's one of them buck rakes there that fit that, the 310, and the front of the tractor.
Okay.
The way the brackets is on her.
You've sort of like a different style bracket that you can do that with.
You can put it all on.
And they both look like they're in 620s from the eye, but maybe...
Yeah, 620 tyres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of the auction then, so you have the, I don't know, mini tractors, you have a Massey in there as well.
There's a 7726 Massey, aye.
You used to have a lot more Masseys,
I had a couple more Masseys, aye.
but you seem to have went back to the dark green side.
Got the green blood now.
And so what about the 7726? Is there many hours on her?
8,000 hours or something on her.
Okay, so is she a Dyna 6 or VT?
Dyna 6, aye.
Okay, straight.
It's just good tractor for, it's just kind of kept there for in case you needed a second tractor to mow if something happened. Or
And
we had 3 mowers on her and the 250.
so the rest of the auction, Dermot, we have silage trailers galore. There's a lot of slurry equipment. tankers, bits and pieces. But on your silage trailers, what have you got?
There's 3 Smith trailers, Super Cubes.
Yeah.
Um,
And a couple of them's on big tyres. Or
two of them's in 650 tyres, aye. Great job in wetland.
It's like, what are they like? Because I know from our experience, Smith works sort of in cubic size. Are they like equivalent to a 35?
They're 35 cube trailers. They'd be equivalent to a 16-ton trailer. Like we have filled them beside other brands of 16-ton trailer, and they're taking more.
Mm-hmm.
They're
and maybe shorter at the bottom where you're turning in.
Yeah, great that way. Oh, you take them in where you wouldn't take a flipping 16-foot trailer. Like.
And you have a slurry cap trailer there as well, which looks in good shape, and a cane half pipe.
Mm-hmm.
But there was 2 trailers caught my eye. The Johnsons.
Oh, aye.
I think there's a place, I've always said this, so you
aye.
have 2 Johnsons there, and are they on 600 tyres?
600 tyres. They'll go on dirty water.
But honestly, they must. Now, are they like a 14-ton equivalent
14 ton.
size? 14 ton.
14 foot. Take a good load too, not bad. Yeah.
And then you have, looks like a fairly fresh Brachen.
Yeah, 2021 or something.
Aye.
Yeah.
A green
14
one.
ton as well, yeah.
So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 silage trailers. Is that
I
right?
think so, something like that.
8 silage
1,
trailers.
2, 3, 4. Aye. We'll go with 8.
And then I think there's 3 tankers down there.
Yeah.
A red rock, a black red rock.
And a red slurry cat, 2.5.
But the red rocks are 4000s.
Yeah.
They're big tankers.
Yeah.
Are they both 4000s?
Both 4000s, yeah.
What kind of spec are they on?
The red one's hydraulic drive vacuum pump and then a Dodo pump sitting in the drawbar.
Okay.
So that you can pump the pipes. The black one's got that old changeover gearbox for the vacuum pump and the Dodo pump. So they both go to the pipe system in the field. Just as we use them ferry into the field, the pipes.
And the slurry cat, that's a single axle, 2.5.
Single axle, 2.5. Also got the Dodo pump with the changeover.
And then on the slurry side, then you have 2 dribble bars, 2 or 3 reelers. But what kind of slurry equipment are we running then, or what's the
slurry equip, 12 metre dribble bars. Like them there. I like the twin macerator because you can turn them off when you're turning, so there's no puddling inside. Then there's a mighty macerator. Like anything goes up the vacuum hose, it's going out to the field. So you'll chop anything. No, they're a good job.
And what, like, have you lots of piping and reelers as well?
Aye, there's two of the reelers is 800 metre reelers and 2 of the reelers is 1200 metre reelers, and there's a good bit of piping on each.
I spied 2 rakes there. What have you got? A 36 definitely, 3600 4-rotor.
Yeah, and 2800.
2800 as well.
Yeah, 2-rotor.
Both looking fresh.
Aye, both 2021.
Oh, so they're
Yeah.
Like they're definitely not old then.
No, 2 seasons done.
And so you have a bit of baling as well. There's a Fusion outside.
Yeah.
Was she a Fusion?
Fusion 3 Plus, camless pickup, 1000-speed box.
Oh, so she's a fresh machine too.
Oh, aye, yeah, 2021 as well. She's all the bells and whistles on her.
Is she many bales through?
No, there's only 9,000 and something, nearly 10,000. But
and then looking out through there too, you have lots of bits and pieces. There's tyres, there's flotation tyres. I've seen 1050s. There's a couple of Doosan pumps.
Compressors for blowing out the pipes, yeah.
Look like they're reasonably big ones, but I'm not.
Yeah, 140 CFM or something like that. And they might even got a wee tweak there.
And so they're
all there.
They're all there. And is there anything else really then big coming into the auction? Like, I mean, that's that pretty much. There's a lot of other bits and pieces of items there on there I see, but you know, that's the main items. You've a fleet of tractors, you've 2 harvesters, 450, 2 shovels, 8 silage trailers, 3 slurry tankers, 2 12-metre dribble pipes, reelers, lots of pipe, air compressors, rakes, Fusion 3. There's a small class, just like a Roland 255 I've seen there, a baler sitting there, and it looks in good nick too. And
triple mowers there.
Triple mowers.
They're actually plated 2020, but they weren't used to 2021. They've only 2 seasons done them mowers.
Yeah, okay.
They were sitting in a dealer's yard for a while.
With the belts on them, and lots of wee bits and pieces, things, tyres, rims, weight blocks even. I see a few weight blocks
Yeah.
there, a couple of right weight blocks, a John Deere weight block, all bits and pieces that, you know, people are always in looking for. So the best thing you can do, guys, is get on to Euro Auctions website, get a wee look up at Euro Auctions website. You'll find the catalogue there. You'll even be able to buy a wheelbarrow if you get through it, and a brand new shovel. I did see that in the summer. I was like, he's like the sort of boy who buys a new shovel and doesn't use it. But look, there is some.
What are you trying to say here?
There is some nice bits of kit there. You have a 970. I love the back end over. You'll get a wee look at that there. It's all nice and tidy, and the A36 pickup. It's a 1 year old. So if somebody out there is looking to beat the rush, or there's a bit of a queue or an issue trying to get a bit of new plant bought, there's some fresh stuff there. You look out, you've your 250 and Doda pumps as well. I suppose I never mentioned that.
Two Doda pumps.
There's two. They look like, are they HD35s?
HD35s, yeah.
There's two. So I say, look, we can keep going, but we need to keep the video to a limit. So I hope your auction flies for you. I hope you have a great auction. I hope everything works out
Cheers.
the way you need it to be, and we'll go and show you a wee bit more around.